Good morning, afternoon, evening, LinkedIn family. I am very, very honored today to have uh, Isaac Mostovicz on my Coffee with Bob show. I'll tell you, it's a great honor. I've been connected to Isaac for some time now. I just love his posts. If you're not connected with him, if you're not following him, if you're not engaging with him, you are doing yourself a disservice. His posts are simply brilliant. His analogies for real life and business together just kind of blow me away. And I'll let you know right now for Isaac, it's 10 o'clock at night. So we're not drinking coffee for Coffee with Bob. we're just discussing. Isaac, thank you so much for being on the show. I really appreciate it. I've been an admirer of yours for a long time.
Thank you very much. I was trying to get on this show because I have it. I think you have several regular posts every week, and
I do.
they're good. They are really good. It's quite rare, unfortunately, on LinkedIn. LinkedIn turned to become kind of Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever.
Yeah.
So you are one of the rarest good value givers on LinkedIn. I really
Well,
enjoy
thank you.
your posts.
That's very kind coming from you because, talk a little bit about what you do.
I'm working with the leaders. When I'm saying leaders, it's not leadership position, although it's beyond leadership position. I define leaders as those people who can change. And the problem, it's not a problem. What happens with leaders is that you have to work out of your comfort zone. If you want to lead, you have to go outside of your box, outside of your comfort zone. And going outside of the comfort zone is not very comfortable. You are going into wilderness. You are going into the unknown. You are going into risks that you don't even envision. You know that you are going to sometimes you'll have a turn down. Sometimes you'll hit one obstacle or another. So it's not fun. It's not fun unless you know what you are doing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what happens is with many people that they have anxieties, they have fears, they are uncomfortable of getting out just because they know what they are facing. And that means that they are leaders, but they don't want to be leaders, or they want to have the cake without having to pay, without having the calories that comes with.
Yeah.
And what people are doing is they try to solve problems. Hey, I have a problem here. Something is not going right. Hey, I have anxieties. I have fears. I don't know. I lost direction completely. I see people who lost their motivation because they're so confused, so they don't know where to go. And okay, let's solve this problem. This is not, now you have to remember that this is not a problem. This is the description of your job. This is what you are doing. Now, you just have to know how to do it right, which means that you are not going to solve this problem. You're just going to take these problems, these challenges, and turn them into opportunity. And this is a change of mindset. And not only change of mindset, but you have to have these tools to know how to address those challenges. So you know that the reality. There's not no one business, and I'm talking about the researchers that was taken in the last two. I know about two studies for the last 130 years. Companies, small and large, all over the world. There's not one company who could show constant growth.
Mhm.
You'll always have ups and downs. So no, if somebody tells you that you can uh, prove you or promise you that your company is going to boom, you have to know that sooner or later it is going to bust. All
Yeah.
what you have to be careful is to stay above the water at lean moments and to grow at better moments. So what you have to know is not to be surprised that when problems arrive, you take a deep breath and you know, okay, I know how to handle it, and you'll handle it. Look what happened now with the COVID. COVID took us by surprise.
Yeah.
Some businesses just folded up, and some businesses managed to survive. I'm not talking about businesses. I remember at the beginning of COVID, the best business was to if somebody had could put a hand on supply of gloves and the masks and all this thing. Okay, this is opportunity.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about opportunity. I'm talking about your old business that had to change because you are now disconnected from your suppliers, you are disconnected from your clients, and you still manage to communicate with them.
עוד כמה זמן אתה מסיים? שעה?
I'm sorry.
Hey, that's what it's about when you're doing live Zoom call, right?
Yeah. And when I do Zoom call from home, and I
Yeah.
managed. You know, it was difficult. You see, when I try to put myself when it's quiet, and my family is very nice, very kind, but still, you have to know how to handle things with Zoom. And companies, you know, this is a small problem,
Mhm.
and you manage.
Yeah.
You don't know where to go to. You have to know how to decide. You have to know not to be afraid of the decision, knowing that might be the decision is wrong, which means that how do I figure out that my decision was wrong? One of the things that I like to do is I like to deal with business leaders. I do this kind of exercises, kind of work with the people who are not business leaders, who are leaders in other areas.
Mhm.
I just do it for fun. They're good friends of mine. We do it for years, and we help each other. Sometimes I'm the one who guide them. Sometimes they are the ones who guide me. So it's going on. But this is one thing that the question is how you measure your success. In business, you know how to measure success.
Yeah.
If you take a step, you have to know how long is going. You have to estimate how long is going before you can see success. You can measure success money-wise,
Mhm.
or if it doesn't work, how can you figure out that it didn't work? And the one thing is important to remember that you sit with the client and you say, okay, so this is what we are going to do. And it's going to take some time. And I ask them, I don't know their business, they know it better.
Mhm.
How long do you estimate before we start to see change?